Hello everyone, how's it going? This is not the usual setup, we're doing it from the PS5. But I actually had a request in the comments for this one about the skill tree. I personally didn't think it'd be that much of a big deal, but I mean, F it, if you guys want it, shall deliver. But anyways, let's go start from, as you guys can see, you get up to 5 different versions of the skill tree in a sense. It's the upgraded packs. I'm already at the 5th one, I'm pretty much almost done with the game at this point, I believe. We'll start with the first one, right? And it always asks you, there's 2, you guys see there's 2 branches from the start, and it says increase unique attack, increase throw strength, increase. From here, it's purely a preference, I would say, right? Early on, you don't really know, and something that I did that you guys might want to do is stack your points until you're exactly positive on what your playstyle is. I want to set that aside, right? And these aren't the worst things in the world. I believe you can reset the tree, by the way. So you just tap square. So let that sink in, is you can always reset the tree. Don't worry. But for the starter one, this one, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter too much. You are starting with Luke. So depending if you like Luke or Chun-Li better, I would say either go with increase the kick or punch. That's what these two are, right? I'm a Luke player, so I went with punch personally. And then that one you have to choose whatever it says. Oh, see, right? You can only get this second one, my bad, until you get these two. And then this one, it says throw strength or unique attack. You're going to be using unique attacks a lot, so I'd recommend this one over throw in the start. You're not really going to throw a lot, and throws don't do a lot of damage. You don't lock any command throws until way later. So for this one, definitely go unique attack strength, right? For your first skill tree. Second, it's purely like, oh, it's either vitality or defense. This one's a bit of a weird one. I went with defense because it's like, well, if I'm going to get hit, I think I'd rather take less. So you see, guys, the stat at the top, because vitality and then defense. Like, it's a very weird thing. You can't switch it, by the way. I was like, oh, can you? You can always just get your health back. So a defense thing, I mean, I don't know. I think this is like stats for the same thing. I don't know. It's a weird one. But I personally went defense. You can go vitality. I don't think it makes the biggest difference in the world, but hey. Then the last one, you have to stick with it, right? So the first one's no big deal, right? Now let's go to the second skill tree. Second skill tree, it says increase max capacity of dry gauge by 1. Don't go with this one yet. If you're early on enough, you don't really have a lot of access to a lot of accessories yet, even if you explore. So just go with increase your drive gauge capacity on the top. That is far more important, as you will be using that in the open world and when you fight. So highly recommend that you put drive boost A for the left skill tree. Then this one, kind of again, your choice. If you really want to hit hard with Chun-Li, you go with increased strength. I went with vitality. Since I had defense, might as well have vitality, so that one was an easy choice for me. Then again, same as before, I used Luke, so I went with punch. This one, I honestly made a mistake. I should have gone with discounted rates, because again, you don't really throw a lot. I felt like, you don't buy things early on, right? But you also don't throw stuff, and you will eventually buy stuff later on. So I personally should have went with this instead. Don't make the same mistake I did. So go with the Haggler one. I made that mistake. Now in this one, it's the choice between reduced damage taken by enemies outside of battle or increased defense. The thing is, increased defense, I think, applies in and out of battle. So I don't know why I would ever choose this one, right? I'm not exactly sure what it is. And 9 times out of 10, you should be attacking them and not letting them attack you. That's my mindset. So personally, and you can, by the way, even if you do get hit, you can always just take health and circumvent that, right? So I'd rather just go with defense. And this one, it says enable use of drive stall while moving. Drive stall can be used to slow down time. That is a mechanic I don't even use, and I think it's too early to learn how to use on. So I would say just increase the number of special moves you can select. As you will start unlocking more people, I would highly recommend this far more over this. Oh, and the last thing I want to note, again, now that when we wrap this one up, increase max capacity. Yes, do that so you can have more gauges for your critical arts. Do that definitely over vitality. That's far more important. And then the last one, this is how you unlock, by the way, in case, oh, how do I do it? This is what lets you change your gear look, even if what you're wearing is different. But disclaimer is that, like I said, you can reset the skill tree. Heck, I could probably reset it right now as I speak of. I'll do it at the end to see how it works, how resetting the skill tree works, so you guys can see it. And this is the mindset. Like, whether you're resetting or starting, is if you're trying to be like super, let's say, viable online, then you only want to focus on things that increase like your strength, yada yada. Don't want to focus on discount rates and whatnot, right? So I think that might be the thing with the skill reset. Now, what I went with this one is increase the number of special area moves. See, this one right away, you don't even have any. Dude, I am this late and I only have like 2 aerial moves, and it's basically the same thing. So yeah, let that sink in. You don't need that at all. I don't know why they give you that so early. It's a weird thing. do not use that. Go increase number of miles earned. That's a fair given one. This one, increase number of accessories. Again, same thing. You don't really have a lot of accessories, but if you want to prepare for the future, this is fine to put. So I just went with increased strength, right? Increase the amount of items won from enemies, or increase the number of special moves. Again, you don't unlock that many, so I'd rather have that. And getting a lot of items is super important in the beginning, so I went with this. Fairly easy choice. Greatly increase kick strength, or get discount. Same thing, I should have gone with discounted rates. I neglected that. And then this one, increase max capacity of your drive gauge. Of course, I'm going to go with that. I hate getting burnt out. Again, it's the same thing I've said before. And in this one, it says make low level pump. This one, later on, I would say yes, because they get annoying, like especially when you're at nighttime. But you should, if you're following the guide I've made previously, you should be higher level enough where they get scared of you anyways. This just makes it so even people who are slightly less lower level of you won't just randomly attack you. But I'd rather, now we can add that weird thing that we're talking about that slows down time. I found that far more useful than this, because then it makes you avoid those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is better, because you could avoid them than just having this. So, granted, I'm not going to lie, I forget how to even use that thing. So this one, increase max capacity of CA or Vitality. I'll be honest, I think I should have gone with CA on this one. I don't know why I went with Vitality. The only reason is because I did it. I still don't have a level 3 super, so. And then this one, again, it's the given one. But before we do that, let's reset the skill tree. Oh, and you use 10 of your reset skills. Oh, so that's how this works. What's my view skills? Okay. Oh, so by the way, those are the miles thing that you gain. So what we're gonna do is reset. Your skills are being reset. This may echo some required skills. Some special moves may be removed. Right, exactly. And then I have to re-equip them. So you see that. And with this one, like I said before, increase punch, increase unique attack, let's see, increase max vitality, increase defense. You see, I am repeating the process. That's a given. Then we move on. So this is going to just be a recap of everything we covered by far. Increase max vitality. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with discount rate. And I can reset it later for more damage when I want to play online. Increase defense. You have that. So you guys know I'm not lying. Now we're going to where we were earlier. Yeah, that one, there's no point in that in the slightest. Even this late in the game. Let that sink in. Increase number of accessories. I mean, I can already equip a decent amount, so I don't really see the point of that, like I said, even now, for me. Yeah, pretty good. We'll go with throw, because we already got kick, right? That's why I said, you know, if I wasn't neglecting, I'll do the other one. Yep. I'm so high level, they're already scared of me, so that's pointless. Increase max capacity of ESK. Yeah, we'll go with that this time. So now I have level 3 SA. Now we're getting to the fourth part. Let's see, increase the amount of Zenny. Oh, of course, 100%. I recommend you do that, 100%. And see, it gives you the same useless ass thing. Why? Why? Makes lower level opponents. That's what I chose initially, but for now, I'll go with this. Because I'm so high level, they're already scared. Yeah, we'll go with that. I do have a lot of moves I want to equip. Extends the special food. See, now this one actually makes sense a lot more. See, that one, yes, definitely go with extending your special effect for items and food, because by now you should definitely have a lot of food items. Increase damage dealt by master actions outside. Yup, we'll go with the discounted stuff. Greatly increase your unique strength. Yup, we do not have one for unique strength, so that's what I'm going to go with. Greatly increase the number of special moves you can select. Yeah, why not? I have so many right now. I know when we're going to run up to that point. And then, of course, max vitality. Increase the number of accessories you can equip. Greatly increase defense. Like, I don't even know what they mean by that. I'm going to be honest. Increase the number of aerial moves you can select. Again, same with the aerial thing. It's like there's not even that many. Increase defense. We'll check on that later. Greatly increase kick strength. Reduces damage taken by a battle. Nope. Makes a little. Increase damage dealt by actions. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually... No, this is where I'm at. This is where I'm stuck. And yeah, that should be about it. The rest, I will find out as I continue to play. But I'm at the last skill streak. And that should end this video. Hopefully you guys found this useful. And of course, like I said, reset, but make sure you have your miles earned so you can reset the skill tree like I did just right now. All I've really done is made it so I can get more money, or I can, you know, spend less money at stores. So that's going to help me a lot at this late game stage, trying to grind and stuff. But if you guys have any idea for videos that you'd like to see covered, because apparently I'm the only guide maker for World Tour for Street Fighter 6, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I will address it as soon as I possibly can. I will be having some guides up, especially one right now soon, about how to do charge motions. So, catch you guys on the next video.